Hey YouTube, just a quick video here for an automotive restoration tip. If you're looking at restoring an old Ford vehicle from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, probably into the 90s, something you might be dealing with on your car is a rattly door. Doors that rattle when you're going over rough roads, that kind of thing. Doors that rattle when they shut. They don't sound like they should when you shut. This kind of thing. And then you open the door and it rattles when you shut it, whereas it should sound nice like this, a nice solid sound when you shut the door. Basically, I'm going to tell you what causes this and how to fix it, because oftentimes you can't actually get parts for this, like I've been experiencing, is you can't get parts and you can't fix them the way they're supposed to be fixed. But anyway, basically the thing that holds the door shut here is your striker on the door and your striker on the body here. That thing right there, it's just a stud. It's a hex, it's a Torx. It's a T12, I think, the biggest size you can get on like a rack at Harbor Freight. And then there's a washer here, and then right here there's this bushing. This bushing is supposed to be made out of rubber, but it's like degraded and plasticky now. This bushing right here is basically what quiets the door striker on this deal right here on the door from rattling up against the inside of this here, which is just a metal shaft. It's just a bolt. It'll rattle and it'll make a hell of a lot of noise. So this bushing is here to quiet that. So when you shut the door, it catches the bushing and the vibrations are transferred through this now plasticky like material, and you won't hear it rattle when you shut it. This one here, that bushing's missing. As you can see, it's just metal through there. It's just a bolt. So when you shut the door, the striker closes around it like that and actually rattles back and forth. When you shut it, it'll rattle a couple times. And when you go over bumps, it'll just sit there and rattle, 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 and make a hell of a lot of racket. It's loud enough that you can actually hear it when this thing drives down the road. When you're standing outside the car, when it drives by, you can hear as the door rattles back and forth. All the doors on this car were doing that when I got it, except for the driver's side. But as you can see here, passenger side, for some reason, went away. This one does not have the bushing on it, and it was doing it originally, but I took that bolt out and looked at it just to see what size bolt it was, put it back in, and now it shuts normal for some reason. I don't know how or why or what the hell, but this one doesn't rattle at all, and I fixed it, and I'll show you how I did that. So the right way to do this would be to go online on Rock Auto or something and get new bushings for these and replace them. But they don't make them anymore. I couldn't find them on eBay. I couldn't find them anywhere. I got some universal fit ones from AutoZone that worked. You know, you'd put them on the car and they'd work, but you'd shut the door and you wouldn't be able to open the door again because it was too fat for it. It wouldn't close all the way. So your door handle would be stuck slightly open like that. So when you went to go pull it, it wouldn't actually unlatch and you'd have to kick it in from the inside. That was a not a good thing. So what I found out you can do here is take some electrical tape and just wrap it around this here shaft a bunch of times until you have like a thick layer of electrical tape there, and that'll act the same way the bushing does. So when you shut the door, it doesn't rattle. And I'll show you that's exactly what I did on the passenger side here. There it is, my homemade bushing. That's just electrical tape. I wrapped it around like 18 times, and then I tried shutting the door, and shuts just like it should, does not rattle, opens up like it should, shuts like it should, no problems. So that is how I fixed mine. I'm sure there's other videos on various ways you can do it. Some people said you can use PVC pipe, but I couldn't find one that was the right size, so I went to electrical tape. But that's probably the cheapest way you can do it, is with electrical tape. And it doesn't even look like that bad. It doesn't even look like it's not supposed to be there or whatever, if anybody's even looking at your door strikers, which I doubt they are. But yeah, anyway, that's a quick and easy tip in 5 minutes. It could have probably been a 2-minute video, but I wanted to explain it. So there you go. Hope I helped somebody.